Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a very wonderful day. It's Rental Robert with the Hustle Nation. I am going to tell you what we have done for the month of March as far as with the dump trailer hustle. All right, and that's not my main gig right now, but it is a huge contributing factor and everything like that. And if it was to dry up overnight, it would definitely hurt. However, the great thing is that we are taking money from that we are making and putting it into other things that are going to pay us income as well. So it's not something that, for lack of better words, is totally lost. And that's one of the big things having to do with building wealth is to make sure that your money keeps on working for you. I'm a huge advocate of having about 6 months worth of reserves on hand. And then after that, you better make sure all that money's in action and making money for you as well. So we're going to get into this and I'm going to show you exactly what it is that I have made. All right, here you go. Total for the month of March, we have made $7,179. That's what we call gross. That's the full amount of money coming in, no expenses taken out. Now, the thing that has happened in the month of March is that we have had a lot of rain. Okay, we've had almost 12 days solid that we've had rain, and so a lot of my roofing crews have not been working and everything. They haven't been renting dump trailers and whatnot. And I got a very pesky, needy pit bull right here that's needing some attention. For some reason, it always seems like he knows when we hit the button on the video camera and everything, and he's like, "Hey, Dad, I need to come see you," and everything. Yes, I do. So, regardless, we had $2,689 in fees. That's gas and that's dump fees, okay? Because when I bill a customer, I get paid for everything all at one time and whatnot, and then I pay the dump fees out of that amount of money. So I don't want to give you this impression that, boom, we made all this money and everything, and that all went in my pocket, because it didn't, all right? A lot of that has gone out to other expenses. So, one of the other things that we did was we've had some modifications done to some of the trailers. These are one-time expenses to make my life a whole lot easier and also make it profitable, and I'm going to tell you about that as well. So, but that's where we're at so far, okay? This is the total amount that I've had come in, and this is what I've paid out as far as for dump fees, gas, and things of that nature. Now, please keep in mind, though, is this was probably about 15 to 20 hours a week, okay? I got about 4 other businesses that I do with rental properties, roof estimator for a company as well. Then I got a construction business also. All right, so we're also doing other things and whatnot during the week also. So it's a great side hustle and everything. And is it a business that you can build into doing full time and that's your sole source of income? Absolutely. I totally believe that, okay? Now, we did have one flat tire coming at you. And so that was $125. We went to see Jeremy Odom on W Street at Odom's Tires. Got that replaced in a quick, just a phone call away and everything. Said, "Hey man, I got a bad tire and everything. Come on by, let's get that," and everything like that. So we went by and we got to see him, got fixed up and everything. And I really want to get a set of rims for my Dodge, okay? But I got to figure out a way to come up with about $600-700 because I don't want to take any of my money out of action, okay? So I want to pull some money from the universe and bring in and do something with it, And one of the deals that I'm doing right now is getting the warehouse cleaned up and everything and selling a lot of that merchandise off that's just sitting there. So once I do that, my whole goal is to take that money, put it into buying another property, okay? I got a separate account. That money goes into, my coaching money goes into it, my YouTube money goes into it, and once it gets big enough and everything, then I'm going to be buying another property. Why? Because I want that money from that property that'll be coming in, and it has the potential to pay me for the rest of my life. Maintenance. We spent about $600 this month on maintenance, okay? That was some money that was spent that I will not have to spend again. It's not a reoccurring expense. One of them was I got the hydraulic jack on the front of the trailer mounted. I got a set of backup lights mounted. I can't stress enough. You really need to get reverse lights put on your trailer. Go to a competent mechanic. I use Mayhem Motorsports there on Old Coreyfield Road. If you're in Pensacola, you need them, just send me a email. My email's in the descriptions. My Hustle Nation store's in the description as well. You can click on that link and go there. However, the big thing is that, man, when you put it into reverse and those lights come on and you get to see everything around you at nighttime and everything, I'm telling you, you're spending money in a great place, and then you're going to save money because at some point you will back into something. Have I done it? Absolutely. $400, and if I backed up 2 inches too much into a garage door, had destroyed 2 panels. Thankfully, they were very inexpensive. It was a Wayne Dalton door. The panels readily accessible or readily obtainable, and so it got replaced and everything like that. But that was a profit cut off of 2 loads right there. So I worked 2 loads for absolutely free because of that mistake that I made. Okay, hard to explain. It was a big incline backing up and everything, but here's the thing is that I figured out a mechanism that I'm inventing that will tell you exactly where it is that you need to be at and where to stop your trailer, so watch out for that coming. It's way cool. All right, the big thing though is that when you know, getting those lights installed, you put it into reverse, boom, it looks like Christmas out there and everything like that. You're just so much more money ahead. Okay, and trust me, if you're going to run a dump trailer on a regular basis, you really need to have that. It's one of those items that I know it doesn't seem like it, but if you will spend a little bit of money on your trailers, it will exponentially return and put money back into your pocket. Now, this is the part we all like. $3,765 is what actually went into my pocket, okay? Now, some of you are saying, oh man, that ain't a whole bunch of money, that's not that, and that's not this, and everything like that. Well, I get it, okay? But I've also had $14,000 and $16,000 months. Again, this has been a slow month because of all the rain and everything. Gentleman that I coach, Blake, talked to him last night. He had a $2,000 week this week, okay? He's into his trailer, I think about 12 grand. He's got a real nice gooseneck. I think it's a Texas Pride, 14 or 16 foot. Really nice setup and everything like that. But he followed some suggestions and he's had a really phenomenal week. And, you know, at $2,000, okay, in one 5-day period, he has made almost, well, yeah, he's almost made close to, he really made about 15% of his initial investment back in 5 days, okay? And that's why a dump trailer hustle might be one of the greatest side hustles ever known to man, okay? And the thing about it is that it's just like a piece of rental property in the sense that when that property gets paid for, it will continue to keep on paying you, but you got to maintain it, okay? You just can't run these trailers every day and not do any type of maintenance, not grease them, not check the brakes. You know, it's impossible because eventually you're going to have some type of mechanical failure, and it's huge, okay? I'll give you an example. I bought my first Iron Bull trailer. I bought it used, 14 foot, thought I got a great deal at 5 grand and everything like that. Well, after I put $1,400 worth of brakes on it, I do this and I do that and everything, I'm at about, I think it was 7 grand all said and done. Now I got a great trailer and everything. However, at the time before the big price increase across the industry, I could have had a new trailer for $8,000, okay? And when there's $1,000 difference, I understand, you know, if you don't have the money, you don't. But the way my thinking is that for only $1,000 more and I can have something brand new and I know exactly everything that's been done to it and everything, I'd spend that $1,000 every day of the week. Now, here's the final part. Approximately 80 hours this week, or not this week, but this month, having to do with the dump trailer hustle to make, what did I say? $3,765. Okay, now that's not bad money for basically a part-time gig, okay? And that allows me to do a lot of other things. So basically from 5:30 in the morning to about 7:30. I'm doing dump trailer stuff. From 7:30 to about 3:30, I'm working on my other businesses and everything. I got a great associate. She is self-sufficient. She'll go out on a job. She works while she's there. I don't have to hold her hand or anything of that nature. And those are the people that I really want on my team, and that's one of the things that I look for when I hire somebody. Then the other thing is that I'm doing estimates, I'm running leads having to do with roofs, I'm taking care of some of my rental property stuff and everything. And then after that, about 3:30 or 4, I might be out picking up some trailers, or I might pick up a trailer around noontime, take it to the dump, then put it back on location or drop it at the yard and park it and whatnot. So it works out real well. For me personally, I just can't say enough about it. If I could find somebody that was dependable, that I'm really looking for like a carpenter's apprentice, somebody that we can bring up through the ranks so we can teach them how to do, tile, sheetrock, framing, electrical, all that kind of stuff and everything, that wants to learn, that's dependable, that'll show up on time. I know it's a unicorn. Y'all don't have to blast me that, I'm looking for, the pie in the sky, and, I understand it. I don't care what it is, and it doesn't have to do with money. I had a guy that I started out at $22 an hour. We were painting the inside of a duplex. It was like 90 degrees outside. The AC was set on 72 inside the duplex, and it was easy work, okay? It was not hard. And after 3 hours, he said, I thought he was just going outside to smoke a cigarette, and 45 minutes later, I go out there and look around. His car's gone, everything. He left his paint tray and stuff like that. And I called him and said, hey, man, what's up? No answer or anything like that. And he just left, And I used to think that it was a money issue and that, I wasn't paying enough. And it's, if somebody's going to work, they'll work for $10 an hour if they're going to work for $30 an hour, okay? But the guy that wants to make $30 an hour, you're not going to be able to pay him $10 an hour and expect him to stick around. So you got to treat your people well. And if they're putting money in your pocket, you better make sure that you're putting money in theirs. I hope that you have a very wonderful day. If you need anything from me, reach out, send me an email. The email address is listed in the description. Hope you had a wonderful weekend and everything like that. And if you're considering getting a dump trailer and starting that side hustle, I've done well with it. And, another guy that I met about 3-4 months ago, John, he's here in Pensacola as well with me. Yes, technically competition, absolutely. I rent my trailers to him. He rents his trailers to me when I need them, so it works real well and everything. There's plenty of work out there, okay? Here's the thing is that John is up to 2 trailers now, okay? And the reason for that is because he hustled his first trailer, made enough off of it to buy another trailer. So it's a good gig.